In our very first video, posted here on 190 Vision, I spoke about how my husband, who was my business partner at the time, called me and knew exactly what I was wearing that day and where I was on the road. But how did he know that? How could he have seen me? That's our topic for right now, so stay tuned to learn all about that. My name is Laura. My husband is behind the camera. Honey?
Yes, sexy woman.
You see, he answered.
Why would I not answer?
Just to let the audience know, since they can't see you, that you're there.
But they heard a voice.
I know, it's a voice from the ether.
Okay.
How did you know on that day what I was wearing? How could you see me?
I was in a helicopter.
There weren't any helicopters around at that point in time. Believe me, I was looking all over the place for you. I'm like, where can you be? Are there cameras on the street corners? No, they didn't have any there yet.
Your car has a roof. How do you know if there are helicopters there?
Exactly. How could you even see me if there's a roof on my car, no sunroof for you to see into the car?
Because helicopters can go sideways.
But I was amongst tall buildings.
So helicopters can go down.
I understand that, but there's no way you're in a helicopter. I promise you, I would have noticed a helicopter.
You didn't?
There was none. See? Will you please just tell us how you did that? I know it's very common for him. He does it all the time, but I want him to explain.
See, you're asking me, it's like asking a child, how do you breathe?
He just does it.
Just breathe, right.
Okay.
It's a very short video.
Very short.
Now, after of course you started getting me on this journey, then I started to learn or hear people's explanations, right?
Yes.
But for me, it wasn't. Even when you asked, so how do you do that? I didn't think much about it.
No, in fact, you told me you do it.
Exactly.
And I'm like, but how? You're like, you just focus. You just look out there. But how? I don't understand. I'm closing my eyes and I see nothing.
Maybe because you close your eyes.
But I see my eyes open. I'm not able to see 10 miles away at the store that I want to go to see if they have what I want there.
All right. Now you can though.
Well, I'm still getting there.
Right, but you can.
Yes.
You've done it, right.
It's getting better.
That's the point, right? That for some people, they've reached a point where it seems like a natural ability. It's an innate. For all of us, it's an innate ability. We can all do these things. Anything that anyone hears us talk about us doing on 190 Vision channel or on the website or in the Facebook group, we are making it very clear to them that these are things that we will teach them how to do if they don't know how to do it yet.
Right.
That's because we know that they can do these things. There's nothing special about them. It might sound special, especially when you're talking about your story or your experience, and people are like, what? Yeah, how did he? Everybody can do it. So to answer your question, now I can tell you that, okay, it's a matter of projecting your thought where you want it to be, because you're tuning to a frequency. Mm-hmm. I tuned into I didn't know I was doing it at the time.
Right.
But I tuned into a frequency, okay? And once I tuned into a frequency, it's like watching everything from your viewpoint. Everything that you were seeing, I could see.
Oh.
Right? Mm-hmm. And anybody can do that. Literally, once you teach someone how to do it. Now, I'm saying this here, but it's not that simple, right? You know.
Right, I know that.
But somebody will say, oh, no, I have to learn how to teach a fit. Well, we have to teach you that.
Yes.
But that's why the 190 Vision journey, to me, is a special one. Because we don't just help you with what you want help with. We help you to see how powerful you are, way beyond anything you could ever imagine. Right? Mm-hmm. So
Absolutely.
that's only one thing. I mean, we used to drive and I'd tell, oh, there are police right around the corner over there.
Oh, yes. You'd be like, oh, 2 miles up ahead, there's a police officer. And we'd be driving, 2 miles would come and, oh, if there was a police officer there, you know? So it's, yes. Mm-hmm.
And for the way that she drove, that was very handy.
He always did the driving, so I don't know what that has to do with me.
All right, but that's another one. But it's the same concept. Everything in life is energy. It's all frequency. And when anybody begins to accept that fact instead of questioning it and start to operate with that in mind, that everything is frequency, your experiences are completely different. Your life is different. Because all of a sudden, you don't see things the same way as you used to. You don't see things the same way as you used to.
I don't.
And that amazes me about you because you used to panic about things. I used to get stressed out about things.
Yes.
And now I ask her, you sure you're all right? You're like, I'm fine. And I'm more shocked about you not being stressed out. Sometimes I start to wonder, is something wrong with me? Maybe I should be stressed out. So anyway, I don't know if that answers your question, Elizabeth.
I think so.
Right. But now we have individual. For example, this one friend of mine, but it was a friend of yours as well. She was a friend of mine for over 20 years. The one that was a student of teachings, and then she quit because she got mad at the Ascended Masters.
Yes.
Right? So some of you might actually get mad at the Ascended Masters too and decide to quit. That's the only person I've seen it happen with. But she got really mad at them. Anyway, I remember one day I was talking to her on the phone, and then she's like, all of a sudden she screamed, right? I said, why are you screaming? She said, are you looking at me right now? I said, what? She said, because I just took my shower and I'm naked. I'm like, don't tell me stuff like that. I said, why are you going to tell me that for? Then she said, I figured you're looking at me anyway, so why would I? No, I don't do that. I'm not allowed to do that. I don't go invading somebody's privacy.
Right.
Just in case people wonder about that. Okay? Because you might have heard stories, for example, with Jackie and Mother Kuan Yin, when she told her, when I told her about the color of her underwear.
Right.
But that's because Mother Mary showed me.
Mother Kuan Yin showed
me that, and she told me. Of course, it was very uncomfortable for me to tell her that, but it's not like I know that up front.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
I don't go
invading anyone's privacy.
Exactly. Just like, for example, I wouldn't just go and read somebody's mind and try to figure out what they're thinking. We don't do that.
Right.
Now, if we're having a conversation, and then I might tell somebody, oh, this is what you're thinking, it's different because we're having a conversation, and they've given me the okay to do that. But we don't invade on anybody's privacy. Again, I bring this up because people might, I think that's why that question came up.
Right. We had someone asking, was basically saying, tell your husband if he's looking at my home to, not mind the mess and find whatever he needs to find and maybe stay out of this room. And so it was funny to me when I read that, because I'm like, what makes you think my husband is going to go looking around your house and around your place? I had to let the person know, okay, my husband has shown things, and if he's talking with you, he might be guided to go and look somewhere to be able to confirm something for you, but he's not going to go just at any time of day looking at whatever your house is like and everything else. That doesn't happen.
Even if I'm speaking with them, I won't just go wandering around the house.
Right, no. My husband only does things based on the way he's guided.
Right. Archangel Michael might just take me to a specific room, and even in that room, I don't see the whole room.
It's just whatever he's supposed to see.
That's correct.
Which is usually confirmation for the person he's speaking with.
It's that.
It's very specific.
Exactly, very specific. So, for example, I might say, "Oh, I see your dining room," and you might think I'm looking at your entire dining room. I just know it's a dining room because I'm told it's a dining room, and then I might say, "Oh, this chair for your dining room set," and some people might jump to the conclusion, "Oh, he sees my entire dining room." No, I just see the chair, and I was told that it's in a dining room. It's really, really private.
It is.
The angels and the Ascended Masters respect everybody's privacy. So there aren't things that I will know about you unless if they're shown to me, but they'll be shown to me for a specific reason. I know we talked about, for example, if somebody's not telling the truth.
That you're shown the truth.
Exactly.
While, whatever falsehood might be coming out of their mouth, you actually see the
both,
truth going.
exactly. Now, but that's only if it benefits us or whomever we're dealing with, for me to know that. That's the only time I'll be shown. Otherwise, I'm not showing anything.
Right.
So people might be thinking that I'm walking around and say, oh, that person's lying. Oh, that one's telling the truth. No, it doesn't work that way. Again, everything is handled. Archangel Michael is my gatekeeper. He handles everything for me. So that way I'm not burdened with seeing spirits all day long. Remember that? We've been walking around
yes.
seeing spirits all the time.
Go to the library and all of a sudden the spirits are coming to him from people who are around. And yes.
Right? And I'm like, this has to stop. So that's why I said that people that claim they're empaths, I said that no, they don't understand. They just don't understand that that's not the way it's supposed to be.
Right.
I can say that because I've been there. I used to feel those energies from people all the time. Right? And I'm wondering, why am I feeling all this? Until I got my gatekeeper, Archangel Michael, and he makes sure that I don't have any of that affecting me.
Right.
And people only come through to me that need to come through. So,
now, I can also say, when I recently took a long road trip, and my husband was able to check on me by just zooming in on me and my energy, my frequency, to know where I was on the road and to make sure everything was okay. That's something, of course, he was allowed to do because I'm his wife, but we've even had friends who've come to visit us where he was allowed to check on them, make sure that everything was okay wherever they were as they were on their travels as well.
Again,
it's permission based though, and
it also benefits everybody.
It does, right?
And that's the key, that it has to be beneficial for everybody. It's not something where I'm benefiting from it, invading somebody's privacy, and the person gets nothing from it. It doesn't work that way. So thanks for bringing that up. So we can check on, for example, we check on our kids. I check on our kids all the time.
That's right.
One lives in Boston, one is in Maryland, two are in Massachusetts.
Two are in Massachusetts.
Right.
One in the DC area, one in Illinois.
Right.
And then the other three here at home. They're easy to check on.
But the thing is that they probably wonder, well, they know now, why doesn't Dad call me? I don't need to call them.
Right.
Because I can just zoom in and check on them, and when something's not right, give them a call, and my wife calls. She's the one that normally calls. And that's how we do it. But we don't invade anybody's privacy in any way.
Nope.
So again, we bring this up because as part of 190 Vision, the community, anything that we discuss that we do here, we will train individuals to acquire that, or not acquire, to
develop the ability.
That's more like it, right? Develop the ability that they already have.
That's right.
That's just to manifest it. That's only one of them. We have the healing part and the other things that we do.
Yes.
It's exciting stuff.
So join us on your journey. Make this your best life. Remember to subscribe and like this video. Join the Facebook group 190 Vision to connect with others on the same journey. Get help by visiting our website 190vision.com. Support the 190 Vision mission by clicking on the donate button, which is at the bottom of each page of our website.